In an ancient time, when a terrible evil threatens the land, only one man can save the world.
Say what? Get out of here.
What? What's the meaning of this?
Oh, we'll just take off that broken record.
I say.
Here, hold my earrings while I take this monster down. I've got your back, darling. We just might burn down this town. Oh no, oh yeah. When you're up against a challenge and you need a helping hand, we've got an arsenal of fireballs, steel stilettos, and a cat. Oh yeah.
Hi, and welcome to Here Hold My Earrings. My name is Al, and I'm your DM today. With me are Henrietta, Yvonne, Laura, Daria, and Sophie. Henrietta.
Hi, I'm Henriette. I'm from Norway, and I usually play Dalin, the Color Star Druid, but today I'm going to play Blemish the Troll.
Excellent. Yvonne,
Hi, I'm Yvonne from Canada, and I play Cracker, a half-orc barbarian.
Laura,
Hi, I'm Laura from Germany, and I play Violet, a tiefling wizard.
Daria,
Hi, I'm Daria. I'm from Poland, and I play a tiefling sorcerer named Zenis.
and Sophie.
Hi, I'm Sophie. I'm from Wales, and I play a human wizard named Charlotte.
Excellent. Yvonne,
Okay, here we go. We started out with is it Wan Ti? Wan Ti escaping from that original battle, and
1T, 2T.
Wan Ti, 2T. And we end up with Valdi Estevar leading us away from the Wan Ti nests in the trees, and we can see the open area and a stone pyramid. And Byleth reads about this creature that we can see, or she's read about this creature that we could see that's sort of like cruising around with its regenerative heads on its body. And once dead, it can be magically harvested for magical components or something. But there's a wonderful Hydra cruising around the forest, and we can see its heads, which tells us it's very tall. And a lot of fun. Let's ride that thing. So Cracker asks Valdi how we get around it, and she tells us she can cast a spell to sneak through here, but we're supposed to be really quiet. So turns to Lilith and tells her she might want to take off her armor. And asks us what our plan is. You know, the trail that goes into that temple. Don't know why a demon would go into the temple. There's fires burning there. Looks occupied. Hint, hint. So we're going to head over and check out this temple. And there's a little opening that's on the side of it. And while Valdi casts Pass Without a Trace, and the Hydra goes on this sort of semicircle route down below, we take our moment and we go for it. And we're being very, very quiet. We all roll stealth checks. This is how that pans out. Cracker steps on a twig. Lilith laughs loudly. Valdi suggests Byleth sends her little friend into the hole to go have a look. And Ivy is kind of pissy, bites Byleth and obeys. And what we find out is each level is about 10 to 15 feet tall, so we're going to have to climb the walls or go in a door or something. Ivy doesn't see anything any way in, and the hole's kind of too small for the rest of us. So it's sort of like an inverted ziggurat. Each level's flat, continues farther up, climbable due to reeds and vines, and Ivy sees skeletons and doesn't really see anything on the first level. The second level, with the braziers, the fires, it's clean, as if someone's tending it. So there's worn sections, and there's a path, and they're burning, so they're being fed. And there's wood in there, but not too much. And so like they're burning down. And let's see here. It kind of smells like a predator's den. So she can smell stuff. And then she goes inside on that second level, the main area, and comes out in a panic, straight to Byleth, biting her nervously. And telepathically, she says, "Huge snake, biggest snake, could eat all of you." And we really can't go through that hole. And we're all kind of thinking about what's going on. Snake lady, giant snake, coincidence? I think not. And we ask Valdi to lead the way. And Lilith fortunately puts her armor back on, and Byleth says, well, if all else fails, we have this dust we can use, and Charlotte remembers that she has this vanishing dust. That might turn us invisible. We're not sure. And Charlotte goes up first aside, getting to the brazier level. Byleth climbs up with such ease she looks like a professional, while Charlotte silently fumes. And Cracker gets up there, and everybody else gets up there, and there's a hatch on the way up, a wooden hatch, and Blemish hands it to Cracker after ripping it right off its hinges. And there's an entrance in the stone floor, and we can look inside. All we can see is like a stone floor and nothing else. High risk entry. So Blemish goes through it first, and it's dimly lit. There's some torches along the walls, and the hall follows the outline of the sort of square shape of this building. And there's a lever on the wall. And we kind of assume that it's for the door to swing in. So we're all down there at this point. And Blemish is considering how hungry he is when he hears all these like sounds of a kitchen, a dining area, no voices, just like the faint smell of roasting meat. And starts to consider how tasty Cracker looks, but thinks Lilith would taste divine. Wah, wah. And that was somebody's joke that earned them a inspiration point for the day. And Charlotte casts Detect Magic in a sexy way, shaking her hips and giving sultry vibes, and doesn't see anything magical besides us. And Byleth shoves Charlotte out to peek around the corner. At which point she sees a Yuan-ti. So she's humming the Pink Panther song. Fortunately, it doesn't hear or see her. And Val D is above and motions down. You're still close enough. And then shouts something, Snake, you dumb bitch. And we're in the fray. So that's really helpful. They all turn and we see a bunch of Yuan-ti. And Val D backs down over the edge of the hatch and looks nervously around and vanishes. Meanwhile, we hear hissing and chairs scraping, banging on pots, alarm bells. And Cracker pulls the lever and opens the door because everyone's like, we should get out of here. So just to make sure we have a way to get out of here, because I'm probably besides Blemish, probably the only one who can open that door. And the hole's a small crack between the door and the wall. So when the door's closed, that hole's still there, but now the door's wide open. And Blemish can see the corridor leads to a food area, which is obviously Blemish's goal. But kind of blocking the hall for everyone's escape. So we see 3 Val D and a reptilian sort of woman with a dagger run up to Blemish, who bites and claws at them and somersaults all over them to land on his face. And he stands up and gets ready to play. Meanwhile, Byleth orbs some fire, runs back and pokes Charlotte, go girl, with some fire to her tone. And Charlotte jumps out and fires off a few missiles. Lilith runs around trying to touch everything. And Blemish is hungry and chopping everyone. Lilith runs back to find out what's coming from the other direction and hits one with a crossbow. But through the door, the Hydra chomps Byleth, an unintended consequence. And Lilith blows out all the candles on the cake, torches in the hall, I'm assuming, as well as blowing the Yuan-ti, approaching from the other direction. A gust of wind tunnel preventing enemies from coming up behind. And it's a cliffhanger. And our song for the day is Caribbean Queen by Billy Ocean. The end.
Thank you, as always, Yvonne, for that extremely lively and colorful recap.
You're welcome.
And of course, a point of inspiration to Cracker. So, what are there any follow-up questions, Daria, to just catch up? And
No.
okay, yeah. So you're in that temple that you saw on the previous map. You saw the original map temple, didn't you?
Yeah.
And it corresponds to what it looks like. So it's layer upon layer, and you're obviously in the outer layer where the ceiling is just sort of 10-15 feet off the ground. Daria, if you want to drag your token out someplace and put it in the corridor, or if you would like to say that you are not in the temple, you're outside the temple, which would be, it might give you some tactical advantages. It would be a little bit harder to run the combat, but it's not impossible. but it also could expose you to some risks if you're by yourself someplace else. I'll let you take
I
a second to
just
decide.
heard screams. I'm running to them. Why do you fighting without me? Where was the entrance?
The entrance is here, where this red rectangle is. And it's a very thick wall, and the Hydra heads are poking through. So if you're in this square right in front of it, you could get attacked. Is what happened to Byleth.
Why are you
but
fighting without me?
yeah, they decided to party without you. You'll see that I've basically put you in the same turn order position as Lilith when she left. Not that you would see that, but everybody else who was playing would know that. Which basically means you will have you will get your turn at the end of this next round. But we left off basically with Cracker up next.
Okay, there are
S-
two Zenises. In the
Okay.
turn order.
Yeah, very good. So there's a couple of dead ones already. These are similar to the ones, they seem to be similar to the ones you guys have fought already. There's a couple more that have come down the hallway and that are injured a little bit. They don't look terribly injured. There's some more here. And then there's a few of these other ones that you've not seen before. They look mostly human. The only thing that gives them away is some slightly serpentine or reptilian features to their face, but they're for the most part human bodies. And those are the ones that are mostly around Blemish the troll. And of course, there is a very large snake, possibly the one that Ivy had already referred to earlier. It seems to be squeezing its way down the corridor from this direction. Okay, so I guess it's Cracker's turn.
Okay. Feel a bit pinned. I didn't know about the snake. Maybe I wasn't paying attention last time. But thank you. Thank you for that. I'm just gonna hack away at this dude.
Okay.
And I'm raging, obviously, and recklessly attacking
Mm-hmm.
with my great axe and a swing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll hit.
And another swing.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Well, good
Slice
news
through
is they
like
both
butter.
hit. Yeah. And actually, the second one will finish it off.
Phew.
Oh, sorry. No, wrong one. Second attack does not hit. First one does, and it is not finished off. Sorry, didn't mean to disappoint you there.
Hey,
It hisses at you.
I'm you.
Yeah. Okay. Troll, Blemish.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep fighting. Doing my claws. No, I'm gonna start with a bite on the injured one.
Okay.
That one. No. Bite. Wow.
I feel like it gets advantage because of that sound effect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
you get a mouthful of snake lady.
Delicious. And a claw.
Okay. Yeah, that hits too. She's not wearing a whole lot. She's just got like a robe on.
Easy target. And then one more.
And in fact, actually, that's going to finish her off.
Oh.
Yeah.
And as I see her fall down, I'm gonna swipe the other one.
Fair enough. I expected as much. Very good. Yeah. Deep gashes form across her chest and face, and she hisses at you as well.
I hiss back. Hiss.
A quizzical look passes across her face briefly. Mom? All right. Byleth.
Yes. I'm gonna go here, and then Toll the Dead. This one.
Uh-huh.
Ow. Like that.
Wow, that's a lot of
And-
damage.
Right? Oh.
Hmm.
6.
Wow. Yeah. Bong.
Bum. And take that. And then I'm gonna go back again to you.
Okay. Yeah, it looks in very bad shape. It's bleeding from 2 spots along the sides of its head, which you think may have something to do with hearing, although you don't actually see physical ears. Very good. I had originally said Zanice would go last, but I'll just put her. I put her in Lilith's position. So Charlotte, you can go next.
I'll crossbow this one.
Okay.
Mm,
Nope.
Okay.
Bum, bum.
Okay. All right.
Womp, womp,
Bum.
All right. Valdi is not to be seen. She's somewhere up there scampering about. Occasionally you hear like shouts from her, sounding like she's almost trying to taunt the Hydra. Not that the Hydra necessarily understands her, although maybe it does. But things like, hey, lughead, you wouldn't know one end of your arse from another end of your arse, or something to that effect. The snake people. So this one is going to move up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this one will move over. Oop, he's going to do a little breakdancing move. This one's going to move over here and move in between Cracker, taking the risk, but no risk, no reward. This guy.
Oh god.
Boy.
Oh boy.
I think that's probably about as far as it goes. Yeah, it's probably more than generous. Excuse me. Okay, so let's have Henrietta. You can roll an attack on Cracker, and then Laura, would you roll the attack with advantage on Cracker? Okay. Cracker, your armor class is 15, 16?
15.
15. Okay. So the second one is going to succeed, the one from behind using advantage. And that'll be 5 hit points as it bites you. And you're going to have 7 points of poison damage as well, which you can also have, I believe. This one, the wounded one that's fighting Blemish, is going to try to disengage and succeed, and then run away. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and screams and hisses at the same time. And I think that'll be everybody's turn. Okay, and it'll be Zanice's turn.
I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver on the one in front of me.
Okay.
Save. 3.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And that's actually going to be enough to kill that one.
Take that.
Instant
Let's go.
impact. Yeah.
And I'm gonna move back.
Okay. Very good. And Cracker.
I just went though. Okay.
Didn't we go all the way around?
I don't know. Did we?
I think so.
Yeah, we did.
We did? That was
Yeah.
really fast. Here I'm like,
Yeah.
okay,
Did
I got a
we?
bit of time here. I was thinking about strategy. Okay, well, I'm just gonna bash away at this guy.
Okay.
He was injured, but I don't know how badly.
Now he looks bloodied.
Oh, okay, well, hopefully now he's dead.
No, but he's more bloodied.
Damn.
Well, considering a moment ago you didn't even think you had a turn, so. All right. Blemish, what do you do? At the moment, there's nobody around you, but you
No,
don't know where she's gone. Or it has gone.
true. Do I follow? Do I know about the snake? coming up?
Well, this is a very good question. You don't know, you haven't seen it, obviously, but
No.
maybe somebody shouted, "Snake!" I'll say that
Mm.
somebody shouted snake.
Probably Valdi.
I feel like with all you guys in the group, somebody would have shouted snake at some point.
Probably. If I'm going to pass Byleth and Sinise and Charlotte, can I squeeze past them?
You
Is
can,
that
well,
double movement or?
yeah, it's just like passing through your allies, so it's the same.
Okay. Then I don't have enough movement to get all the way up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, yeah. All the thing is, if you end anywhere in this square, you're going to end up potentially being attacked through the wall, through the doorway.
Yeah. I can at least narrow everywhere, and I'm so big. I'm going to just dash to get over here for now. Go squeeze between Byleth and Sinise and get there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Byleth, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Great.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna fall prone. I'm just gonna lay on my belly.
It'll be the same.
Oh, okay. My butt is in the air.
I mean, if you're
nice.
trying to reduce the cover for one of the enemies, I'll definitely count that. But if you're just trying to make it easier for somebody to pass you, it'll be the same.
Oh, I was just kind of reducing the cover.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I can't see him anyway because he's around the corner.
Yeah, that's true.
But I think I want to haste Cracker. Oh, can I even do that? No, I can't see her anyway. 2, right? Okay, then I will haste Blemish.
Ooh.
Please.
Yes. And oh, I don't know. It's very crowded, so I think I'm just gonna move to here.
Okay. Charlotte.
We'll crossbow this one.
Okay. We'll say there's a little bit of cover.
Phew.
Okay. Yeah, that bounces off of Cracker's what is Cracker? Her hair, I guess. Her stiff hair. Hits the ceiling, comes back down behind the UNT. You want to stay
I got
there?
lucky
Do you want to
this
move?
time.
Yeah.
I'll move down here.
Okay, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you could even move another 5 feet if you wanted to, but that's fine.
Here is fine.
Okay. I'll be still running around up there. This one's going to move up to this spot, actually, around Cracker. And attack. Actually, you know what? It'll just sort of round Cracker. And it'll attack with advantage. Let's have Laura. Sorry, Daria, you can roll with advantage. Okay, both of those going to miss. The giant snake. Were you raging and also recklessly attacking?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Okay. So the
That's by
snake's going to have
default.
advantage as well. Okay. So Sophie, would you like to roll with advantage against Cracker for the snake?
Oh.
Ooh. Okay.
Ouchie.
So you are now grappled by this snake. You can try to break it on your turn. That'll be your action. You take 13 points as it squeezes you. And it is Anissa's turn.
I'm gonna cast Force Life on myself
Okay.
and move back.
Very sensible. Okay, Cracker, your turn. You are grappled.
Okay, so my first
And-
action, I'm going to try and break out of that grapple.
Yep.
Is that a strength?
Yeah.
20? Oh, not with. Well, I guess it's my first roll, so 20.
Well, it's a strength athletics check.
Oh, strength athletics. Hold on. 8. Ah, poo.
Yeah. And Henrietta, why don't you roll the? Oh, actually, I already know. So unfortunately, that's not going to succeed.
Okay.
So that's going to be your action. Do you want to? Oh, you can't move either. So, okay, the troll.
I'm gonna hit the one in front of me and do a bite first.
Mm-hmm.
12.
Okay.
A claw. That's
Okay.
better.
Well, they're both going to hit, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. The one that missed earlier by somebody else was very close.
Okay.
So the second one will be enough to finish it off.
Okay. But I can't stand beside Cracker, right?
No.
No.
There's only space for either you or Cracker to be there. Plus, you'd be exposing yourself to whatever comes through that hole.
Yeah. Can I use one of my attacks to try and break Cracker free, or is that the whole action?
Yeah, it's multi-attack, which is not the same.
Okay.
Yeah. Your multi-attack is you get to attack a bunch of times.
Then I'm gonna stay there.
Okay. All right, Byleth.
Oh. I'm
You could
scared
just
to
run down
say.
into the
But
the
sorry.
cantina and see what happens.
I don't know if I want to. Huh. I might just go a bit further. Just a bit. And ready Toll the Dead in case I see an enemy. In case I see like a Wanty or some of the snake ladies that we have seen before, or
You get
anything
there.
snake-like, or is something with a weapon that tries to attack me.
Oh, right.
Or
Okay.
us. Okay.
Okay.
Should I roll right now already? Toll the Dead?
No.
Okay.
Well, we'll do it when you're using your reaction to use, but you haven't actually done it yet. So
Yeah. Okay. I'm just ready.
so just to be clear, if you are setting up your spell with a reaction for a prepared attack or a prepared spell, in theory, your reaction is not necessarily tied to that prepared attack or spell. You could reallocate that reaction to something else, like a reaction related defense spell, if you decided to do so.
Yes.
Okay. So we're not going to roll anything because then that would be kind of metagaming a bit. Okay. Cool. So just to be clear, the catalyst is what again? Something attacks you?
I'd say something similar to what we fought before comes into my view. Like
What's your
Wanty.
definition of similar?
Anything snake-like, like a Wanty or this lady.
Okay. So, but just to be clear, is it something, what if it's something that you haven't seen before? Or you haven't fought before? What if it's human looking?
Then,
What if it's not a snake?
okay, I'll just say if it attacks me, or if it attacks anyone, and I can see it, then I will attack. I think that's easier.
Okay, something that attacks you.
something that attacks me or my allies.
Okay. Okay. Fine. So then the trigger would be the attack, which means you would go after the attack. I'm just being clear, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
sounds
All
good.
right. Okay. Sorry, didn't mean to skip you, Sophie. Charlotte.
I'll go back here and I'll crossbow the big snake.
Okay.
Phew.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
a small feathered arrow sprouts in the well, I guess it's the body. It's all body, isn't it?
Mhm.
In the hood.
There's blood.
Very good.
I'm stuck, so I'll just stay there.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So this one's still got Cracker constricted. It's going to attack with advantage, technically by constricting. So go ahead and roll 2 attack rolls there, Henrietta. Okay. So that'll be another 13 bludgeoning. And it's now going to drag Cracker back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. No, that's too far. Sorry. Should be 6, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And actually, that should have been with disadvantage, but it doesn't really matter in this case. So if I do that with without adding disadvantage, because it's squeezing into this card to remind me that it is disadvantage. And I don't think anybody else is present. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's everybody for that turn. Zanice, it's your turn.
I'm gonna move here
Mhm.
and prepare a firebolt if anything comes out and attack any of us.
Okay. So that'll be based at aiming south towards the cantina area.
Yeah.
Here. Okay. Cracker.
Well, I don't like
Cracker
being
was
squished.
never seen from again. Seen or
I
heard from
know.
again. Cracker always gets
Right.
swallowed.
Yeah. Okay. There's an athletics check to break out.
There you go. That
That's a little better.
succeeds. Yeah.
Okay. And
Freedom.
does that mean, if that's my action, does that mean I have 1 attack left, or do I have an attack? Probably not, right?
No, you don't.
Okay.
You don't have anything.
But I can move.
That's your action. You can move. Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
You're gonna
30.
invoke attack, opportunity attack.
Ugh, well, is that or get grappled again? I kind of want
Right.
to bring it back over here within range of everybody.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna go to here.
Okay.
Maybe 1 more. I don't like this Hydra head thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Laura, do you want to roll the attack?
Do I want to or do I have to?
Potato, tomato. 15. So that's going to hit. That'll be 11 points of piercing damage as it bites you on the way out. Okay. Anything else for Cracker?
Nope, that's good.
Okay. All right, Blemish. There's space for you to get to the front if you want to.
It is. I'm gonna use my hasted action
Mm-hmm.
and dash,
Okay.
and I'm gonna move them. Ooh,
Okay.
I think I can get. Well, now Cracker is there as well. Let's see. And then it's 10, 20, 25. I think I can get all the way to him. Can
Okay.
I think so. With the hasted
1,
action.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, you can get there.
Yeah.
Okay. So
And
as you run past the doorway, and because you take 2 turns to cross the front of the doorway, 2 different heads strike out and attack you once each.
Mhm.
Let's see. Go ahead and roll the attack there, Daria and Sophie, please. Ooh,
+2 AC.
Yeah.
right. Thank you. So, Lemish's armor class is 15, right?
Yep.
So the
17
first
now.
one, the first attack misses, but the second one does hit. And that bite will cause 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay. But you are up there now.
Mhm. And I'm just gonna bite and claw and do my
Okay.
thing.
You have advantage on the attacks because he's squeezing into a smaller space.
Oh. Let's see if I can. I'm just gonna do 2, so I don't
That's
have
fine.
to put on the advantage stuff.
Okay.
So first bite, 13.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep, that'll hit.
let's see. And claw.
Yeah,
That
that'll
hit.
hit.
And advantage on that last one.
Okay.
So 21.
And yeah, you successfully connect on all 3 attacks.
Can I yell one word?
Sure.
Door. That's it.
Okay. And a little halfling appears and says, "More door?" Byleth, very good. You're not the only one who can make silly jokes.
Okay, I'm thinking hard, and
Or hardly thinking.
I'm hardly thinking. I'm gonna go here, and can't see anything. I think I will Misty Step to here, and
Okay.
yeah, full on offensive. Hey, yeah, hello, and
Unnecessary spell slot usage, but that's fine.
hey, yeah, and then I'm gonna use my Toll the Dead to attack that guy.
Okay. Wow.
Oh no!
Oh.
Well,
Okay.
would have been too cool.
It sounded very loud and intimidating, but the snake doesn't seem to be affected.
Yeah, that's fine. I tried.
You did try. We all saw it.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Charlotte.
Oh, maybe, wait, can I,
Hmm?
can I go here again?
Do you have the movement?
No.
I don't think you do,
Sorry.
actually.
No, I don't.
Yeah. Okay. Although if you wanted to Misty Step up to your maximum limit, then you would have the movement. So if the order of operations is different, then you would be able to. So I'll allow you to do it, but just think about it tactically. So if you lay it out for me, show me that you understand what I'm saying, and then do it yourself.
Did I start out here? Wait. Here, and then I was here. Was I there?
Yeah, you were there. Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
Well, if I missed a step from here to here, then I would have just used 20 feet. Or, yeah, 20 feet. And then I'd still have enough movement to go back here.
Yeah, well, what I was saying, that's technically true. So what I'm saying is just to teach you how to make sure you're tactically efficient, you could have Misty Step first,
Oh, well, yeah.
right? And then
Mhm.
you'd still have your full movement to duck back behind corners and things.
Mhm.
Uh,
Makes sense.
okay. So I'll let you move back if you want to. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. Sorry, I keep doing that. Laura takes so long that I keep forgetting that Charlotte's not gone yet.
no.
Not a criticism of Laura, but Charlotte, Sophie is very patient. So thank you, Sophie.
You're welcome.
We all
All
love
right.
So
Or-
there's like a lever thing, right? That like opened the doors or whatever. Like here.
Yes. Well, technically, it's actually where a cracker is.
What?
Yeah, it's on the
Okay.
right side.
Oh, okay. Hmm. Hmm. I will. I can still try to pull it, right? Even though she's like standing on that towel.
Yeah, you kind of need to be in the spot and standing still because the lever
Oh.
takes an action. So, according to the rules, you can't stop in another creature's space and take an action. You can pass
Right.
through an ally,
Okay. In that case, crossbow.
but if you thunder wave, no, that won't work.
I just thunderwave cracker out of the tile and then.
I'm just trying to help you, just like I was trying to help Laura there. I'm just trying to help you find solutions, even if they're ridiculous.
Yeah, crossbow.
Okay.
Ew.
All right. So that one's going to literally just bounce off of Blemish's thick hide and then get lost somewhere, buried into some soil and root encrusted part of the ceiling, the stone tile ceiling,
Okay.
because Blemish is taking up the whole hallway basically. Valdi's still running around. How y'all doing down there? You almost done? Anybody wants to respond? You can.
No.
Where's the Hydra?
Whoa! Whoa! Hey! And it sounds like she's dodging something. All right, the snake. Yeah. Okay, let's have the snake try to constrict its way around Blemish. Let's have the attack roll there, Sophie.
Yeah.
Ooh. So I think that's going to succeed.
Only 2.
Right. Yeah, actually, that's just enough. So
Man.
Blemish squirms free. Yeah, very good. That'll be the snake's turn. You hear, so who's close? I guess Zanice will hear some sounds like tables being moved, chairs being moved, more sounds of metal, possibly things like crockery. And it'll be Zanice's turn, actually.
Okay, so I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna cast Tasha's Mind Whip.
Ooh, okay.
Snake.
Yeah. Why not?
Be good. Oh my
What was the
god.
roll?
Oh.
And I'm gonna go back.
So, the good news is, the snake's not that smart. So it's going to seem to have an effect. Yeah. Oh, it's a snake.
So it
Stupid
gets to
snake.
choose between action, bonus action, or move.
Okay. All right. Cracker.
All right. I'm going to pull that lever and try and close the door.
Okay.
Do you need an athletics?
Sure.
Can I use my pardon for that? Oh,
Don't-
never
Nope,
mind.
Don't need to.
All good.
How's that?
All right. That was a little naughty, Laura. A little bit naughty.
Well, Yvonne's
Well,
always rolling so fast.
yeah, but then you should just be honest and say, "Oh yeah, but I would have used it anyway."
I can use it anyway, I guess. I don't know. Do you want me to use it?
Well, I think I'd already rolled before she even said it, but
Yeah, but that's not the point. Okay, the troll is your turn, Blemish. I'm gonna let it go. But next time, Next time, just just be straight up. You're not trying to win at D&D. Okay, Blemish, you're up. You have got a big snake in front of you. It's a little bit injured, but it doesn't. It actually looks kind of bloody. Actually, to be frank.
Chicken, and I'm gonna bite.
Okay. Oh, and the door did slowly grind shut as you pulled the lever. Okay. 19. So that's going to hit 6.
And of course, I also had that one.
Yep.
And a claw, and another claw.
Wow. Okay, another 20 points. So that's actually going to be enough to finish it off, and it just sort of falls limp at your feet.
Nom, 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 nom.
And you didn't even roll with advantage, so well done.
No, and I didn't get to use my extra attack, so I am going to, let's see, going to dash. So 60 over there. There.
Okay.
What can my troll eyes see?
Yeah. Do you want to measure it out for me?
That I can do. Oh, it's too far off my screen. There.
Okay. The hallway seems to continue without a break.
Oh,
Oh.
too far.
Okay. All right. Yeah. The door is closed. The snake is dead. Beautiful snake. Quite a lot of snake people are dead. Byleth, it's your turn.
Yes. I just want to go after Blemish, I think. Maybe go here. And
Mhm.
ready till the dead in case anything attacks us.
Okay. Yeah, sensible. Charlotte?
I will do the same, but I'll ready my crossbow in case any snake person appears
Okay.
in my range.
Okay. Um, you don't hear any noise immediately in your vicinity for those of you moving along the long corridor. There is some additional shuffling and the sounds of furniture or something being moved around. But since you're not anywhere near the cantina, the sounds are getting fainter. That'll be, sorry, Zanisa's turn.
I'm gonna move behind them and prepare a fireball in case anything come at us.
Okay. Sorry, did you say fireball or bolt?
Bolt.
Okay. Yeah, genuinely asking. Okay, good. Cracker.
And Cracker can hear the sounds down this hallway towards the kitchen.
Yeah, they're loud. I mean, and also the acoustics in here are quite, it's all stone corridors and things. So
Hmm.
whatever they're doing, they're not trying to hide it. It sounds a lot like heavy furniture being dragged, like heavy tables and chairs, things being upended, some shouting and hissing.
Okay. I'm comfortable carrying on down the corridor here.
Okay.
I don't hear running feet towards us. So I just kind of think, well, maybe they're digging in and barricading that place down the end. Let's just keep going.
Possible. Also, most of them don't have feet.
Oh, yeah. No, Slither have tiny feet. Pitter patter.
I don't hear the pitter patter of tiny little torso tails. All right. Yeah, Blemish way out in front.
Yeah.
Really feeling herself and really feeling himself in his regeneration.
Yep. I'm going to use my action to ask going forward or going to kitchen.
Okay. I mean, the whole party can respond. I'm going to let you guys all respond if you want to. Shall we just go in order? Yvonne, what does Cracker say, if anything?
Cracker scratches her head, shrugs her shoulders. I don't know, 6 one, half dozen of the other.
Can Cracker count that high?
No, I just heard it said.
Yeah.
I just know it means, I don't know.
I feel like if Cracker just heard it said and she's a bit illiterate, it might be a malapropism and she would completely misquote it.
Yeah, that makes sense. So it's 6 dozen and a half or here.
Huh?
Very
Like
good.
you'd know the reference, right?
All right. Yeah, very good. How does Byleth respond, Laura, if at all?
I think you should stay at the front, so we should just venture for this long corridor for now. I mean, okay, can I do like a whole monologue? But if it really is just the outline of the rectangle, then we're gonna get to the kitchen sooner or later, and I'd rather get there with Blemish at the front.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty clear. All right. Daria, any thoughts for Zanice?
Forward.
I think Blemish was asking if you guys wanted to go the other direction. Keep going down this direction. All right. So that's a pretty clear response. Sophie, sure. Does Charlotte have a, or does she also grunt, essentially?
I agree with Byleth.
Okay.
Oh.
There's your answer, Henrietta.
Okay. And I am going to dash.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Well, it's up to here. That was as far as I could see, so that's 60 feet.
That's fine.
Oh. Wow. That took a long time on the other screen. Let's see. And I don't know
how
what
did you do
happened
that?
on this. I held
I've never.
down to Q. You can kind of tap Q once and then you can move a character and it will measure it. But I didn't release it, so I held it down and then it just counts every square.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So
crazy.
that will go.
So you can see all the way to the end of the corridor, and it obviously turns.
That's my action.
Okay.
And movement.
Very good. Byleth. You guys are way behind.
Yeah. I'm just gonna dash to here. I think that's
Okay.
60 feet.
All right.
Wait for
Charlotte.
us.
Charlotte, can't say that.
I think
Or
it.
you can say wait. All right. Charlotte.
I'll dash and
Mm.
wee 5, 10, 13, 20, 29.
You'd basically be right behind her then, since you started right behind her. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And Blemish is still hasted, right? So.
Yep.
Okay. So did you dash as well and use all your movement?
I talked as my action and used movement and dash to get those 60 feet.
Okay, right. Okay, and then and it'll be Zanice's turn, and then Cracker, which if you guys are dashing.
I'm also gonna dash.
Okay. Cracker.
And I'm also gonna dash.
Excellent. Okay, back to you, Henrietta.
Mm-hmm. And now I'm going to let's see, use my gonna use my hasted action to dash over here and look just to see.
Yeah.
Let's see. 60.
It's a long corridor down this side. Unsurprising.
And I'm gonna use my action to say more hallway.
Okay. Byleth.
I think I'm going to dash again.
Okay.
Up to here. I'm so bad at this. Okay, yeah. I dashed.
Okay. Charlotte.
I also dash.
All right. And Zanice and Cracker also dashing.
Also dash.
Yep.
Okay.
There.
All right. Oh, right, because you move a little faster than everybody else.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So we're back to Henrietta.
Same again.
Okay.
And look.
You want to measure it up.
Let's see. 60.
Okay. So it ends in a turn.
Huh.
You notice as you're running around at high speed, you realize now after the fact that there are lots of little small holes in the walls, mostly around the floor level, but a couple of them are a little bit higher up. They seem to be
Okay.
similar to the hole that you saw outside the temple near where the door was.
Okay.
And for the holes on the ground, there is what appears to be staining, some sort of, it looks like it was a dried pool of some liquid that's very dark.
Huh.
And does Blemish have superior senses? I forgot.
Advantage on smell.
Yeah. And Blemish picks up the scent of dried blood coming from the holes.
Am I close to a hole now?
Sure, they're everywhere. I mean,
Okay.
they're like every 5, 10, 15 feet, there's at least one little hole somewhere. They're not big. They're literally the size of, like a mouse hole.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna stand there and wait for the others and ready my attack if anyone comes up to me.
Okay.
Attacking.
So if somebody attacks you.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Very good. Violet?
Well, I think I'll dash again.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, okay. Just to here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that's it.
Okay.
Can't do much more.
Yep. Okay. I mean, you could, in theory, go this way, but unless you want to stay behind Byleth, which you certainly can do as well.
Mm-hmm.
And technically, Byleth, you could also have just gone this way. So it's really up to you how you want to do it.
Mhm.
Okay. Zanice and Cracker.
Dash.
Okay. And
I'm
then
gonna go up to here. And do I hear anything?
you want to use your action for a full perception check?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Let's roll it.
11.
All right. Yeah, so now that you kind of calm down, stop dashing, and you're actually really paying close attention, you hear what sounds to be moaning and very fast. These are all sort of different sounds. They don't seem to be necessarily all tied together. In a couple of cases, sort of soft, gentle moaning. There's something that sounds a bit like very fast, almost like a gibberishy kind of sound. It almost sounds like somebody speaking common, but very, very quickly. And it's hard to tell if it's the effect of the stone or somebody's speaking pattern or some combination or some other factor. Um, and it seems to be coming from around this area, maybe around the halls, but could be coming through the holes. It's a little bit difficult to place exactly. You didn't get a good handle on it.
Okay.
And there's also there's a very, very faint drum beat. It's very faint. It's very slow and very subtle. Now, of course, you haven't. Neither Blemish didn't really mention the mouse holes, and Cracker didn't mention what she's heard. So keep that in mind. Do you want to advance further, Blemish, or do you want to just stay where you are, let them catch up?
I'm gonna let them catch up.
Okay. All right. So it'll be Byleth, Charlotte, and Zanice.
So just go, I think.
Yeah, just go ahead. And unless
Okay.
you're doing, unless you're declaring something unusual, right? Besides the obvious,
Yeah.
which you can do. Fireball.
Perfect place. I think I'm just gonna go here
Okay.
because we're slowing down. And can I do? Are those holes pretty obvious to see so that I can see them?
Yeah, if you slow down, then you'll notice it. If you're not dashing,
Okay.
Blemish noticed it partly because Blemish has some advanced sensory capabilities.
Okay. Could I do an investigation check on the holes?
You'll have to stand next to the wall and actually touch it.
Yeah.
You'll have to. So these are the holes. Sorry, they're on the interior, not the exterior.
Oh, okay.
They're on this side of the walls.
Okay, then I guess I would stand here.
Okay. So you're
And
touching
try.
it, just to be clear.
I don't know.
I'm not saying that because there's anything bad necessarily has to happen, but I want to
I
be clear
think
that
so,
at some
yeah.
point something bad might happen, and you need to declare it. Otherwise, I'll get a whole lot of. But I wouldn't have touched it.
No, I think I'll just yeah, try to investigate it and touch it.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's have an investigation check.
13.
Okay. So you have to stick your finger into the hole, basically. And as you do, a snake pops out and lands in your crawls up your arm. We'll put it over
Oh,
here. Yeah.
maybe it's
And,
mine.
It's Salazar.
and it will it
Oh,
does it does look like it's not Salazar, but it does, yeah, it could be related. Let's have an attack roll, Sophie.
Yeah.
Yeah, hiya.
yeah.
That I think that's going to successfully bite Byleth.
Yes.
It'll be 3 points of piercing damage, and roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I'm gonna use my portent. My 20.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I don't want to get
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah, you start to feel like this. You feel like your body is overcome with a certain rigidity. You cramp up everywhere. Your joints, your fingers lock up. You're unable to speak, and then you manage to shake it off. And you
Thank
realize this must be a very powerful neurotoxin of some sort. Now it'll come out of the hole and actually land on the other side, presumably as a reaction to your flailing about once you realize something's crawled up your arm and bitten you. So I'm going to let Charlotte and Zanice return to their original positions so that they can take their full normal action. So
Is that here, I think?
I move my normal speed, 30 feet.
okay, all right. So let's just go in order. Just keep things simple. So Sophie, you're up next with Charlotte. You
Okay.
see Byleth investigating this. She pulls her arm, jerks her arm back. This green snake is attached to her arm, and then it obviously strikes her. She shouts a little bit, and then she flings it and lands on the ground next to her. So you can see it in the hallway.
Great. I'll crossbow it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit it. Tough to hit, but you managed to hit it, and it's bleeding. Do you want to move closer?
I'm good.
Okay. And now Zanice's turn.
I'm gonna use Firebolt.
Okay.
25.
Yeah, that's obviously hit, and it just crisps and crinkles and curls up into this charred bit of carbon. Yeah.
I'm gonna move behind Byleth.
Okay. Very good. Yeah. This clearly has 2 piercing holes in one of her forearms.
Up the neck.
Did you stick your
Don't
head in the
s-
hole?
Don't stick your fingers in there.
Gonna become a vampire. No, just kidding.
Snake bite. Might be. It's possible. It's not impossible, but
Never say
okay.
never.
Cracker.
I communicate what I know about what I can hear,
Mm.
and I tell Byleth to stop sticking her fingers in the holes.
Sorry.
Yeah. Simple Simon. Okay. Very good. Are you is Cracker going to move any further?
I don't know. I'm just trying to think. I mean, it sounds pretty sketchy, but everything sounds sketchy, so I don't know. Just keep going.
I mean, it's a temple of evil snakes, presumably.
Exactly. So I'm just gonna go up to Blemish, shrug my shoulders, and go on the other side of the wall from the holes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sensible. Okay, Blemish.
I'm gonna move down here and look first. Just to
Yeah.
see. Oh yeah,
Wanna-
sure. You want measuring.
Yeah.
Oops.
Well, it would just make my life a little easier.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
good. Okay, got it. Okay, so you can see that there are some steps. The steps actually go up, just to be clear. So they rise a little bit. You can see that there's space after the steps, but you can't really see a whole lot more because of the angle. You're too far back to be able to see whatever the ceiling is.
I am going to take my fist and I'm gonna slam on the ground 2 times and see if it attracts any of the small snakes to attack me.
Did you say
They
your
don't.
fist or your face?
My fist. It's stupid, but it's not that stupid.
He's got regeneration, so I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure that it would make much difference either way.
Just gonna
Uh,
slam his fist, boom, boom, just to see if any snakes come out and attack him.
I defeated him by repeatedly banging my face into his hand until he couldn't punch anymore. Uh, yeah, I mean, it's a good strategy. Uh, like, how hard are you doing it? Like, you're attacking the floor kind of
Yeah,
hard, or
yeah,
okay,
hard.
all right. Well, obviously you can't miss the floor, but go ahead and roll an attack roll. Just see how accurately and hard you hit it with the damage.
Okay, just gonna do a claw.
Okay.
And another claw. Ooh, 2 16s.
Okay. So two claw attacks, and yeah, the rest of you can all hear it, and it sounds like a troll smashing fist and possibly face into the ground. Um, Blemish is big, but Blemish isn't massive relative to, say, a giant snake or hydra. So it's not like the rest of you feel any vibrations in the ground. Um, you don't see anything pop out of the walls, but where Blemish was starting to hear some sounds of drums, the drums stop.
Hmm?
Anything else for Blemish?
No.
Okay. Let's see. After Byleth, let's take our little break.
Okay. Um, I think um, I don't want to investigate any more holes, so um, I'm just gonna dash next to Blemish to here.
I mean, that was just Carl taking a nap, and then suddenly somebody stuck their hand into his house and started, wiggling it around. I mean,
I
what
was
did you expect him?
curious.
Yeah.
There were holes, okay? Maybe there was.
I mean, if you were having a nap on your sofa and somebody, giant hand came in through the window, you'd probably bite it.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't. I wasn't mad. I was just
Yeah,
disappointed.
but Carl didn't know that. Poor
Oh,
Carl.
sorry, Carl.
You worked a double shift.
Oh, no.
Okay, so we'll take our little 10-minute break and then we'll resume. And you guys can figure out, and feel free to metagame in between because you're also not in the middle of combat. So feel free to metagame if you want to in terms of what your strategy is going to be. You can share anything that was discovered between any of you. Now you can sort of share it amongst yourselves. So you're all caught up on individual information. All right.
All right.
Okay, cool.
Great.
Hi, we hope you're enjoying this episode, and if so, please like and subscribe. And remember, the next time your DM says, roll initiative, yell back,
Here.
Hold
my earrings.
Here, hold my earrings.
This is good. I think we only need this take.
all right, looks like everybody's together. Got the whole gang back together. Okay, so it is, Sophie, it's Charlotte's turn. And I would just like
Okey-dokey.
to, before you start, I would just like to say I would like to very much compliment all of you for playing tactically smart. In the past, we've had jokes about people taking unnecessary risks, and you guys don't seem to be doing that this time around, which is very good. So well done.
Yay.
Putting fingers in holes.
I mean, strictly speaking, it wasn't like it wasn't the smartest idea, especially when it was very
Impulsive.
obvious. Impulsive. I mean, you could have done something else, right? You could have stuck a dagger in the hole. You could have thrust a lit torch in the hole. You could have left the hole well enough alone. But
Oh,
you know,
curiosity got the better of me.
Yep.
yeah, that's the saying. Curiosity killed the tiefling.
Yeah.
Satisfaction brought her back.
Yeah. Okay. So Charlotte leading the rear, bringing up the rear rather.
I will move to here.
Mhm.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna dash. So I'll dash, and then
Ooh,
I'll move. I'll move some more.
risky.
5, 10, 15, 20. Oh wait, I can't. Can I go down?
Yeah, sure. It's just whatever. I mean,
Okay, I think I'm here.
Okay.
And that's all
Alright.
she wrote.
Well, if you started from back here, then that would be you go another square if you want to.
Oh, sure, why not? Whee!
I can see Charlotte just running through the dungeon like a child with like her arms thrown back, her face
What the
leaning into the
hell?
wind with the eyes closed. Just
She's happy to be here.
yeah, exactly. Okay. Zanice.
I'm also gonna dash. Move
Are.
behind Byleth.
Okay. And Cracker. Cracker.
I'm just going to take my regular movement and hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah, I'd be here. And very quietly say, does anybody want to take a peek before we get in there?
Again, I can't hear you very well. Sounded like
Okay.
charge.
Does anybody want to go in there and like peek? Anybody sneaky enough to go just look? No?
I can try.
Thumbs up.
Okay. All right. Blemish.
Yes.
Is Blemish gonna sneak his way through?
Very sneaky.
Boom, boom, boom. He's there, and it's only a couple of rounds left, and I want to use them. He's gonna move at least a little bit further to see if he can see anything. just this normal movement.
Okay.
Yes, and let's see, 60. But it's upstairs, so maybe you can't see past the stairs. Or
Yeah, so he's going to be able to see up the stairs and into the sort of the general area. But you're right, the angle will cut him off some.
okay.
So he can see that bit. It obviously opens up into a larger room. And what he can see is that this room has a very high ceiling because from that angle. And he doesn't see where the ceiling ends.
Okay. Is there any light coming from the ceiling?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. In fact, there's what Blemish can see is a hallway that extends and then opens up. And then directly in front is a very large column. And the column appears to be that of a snake wound around itself. And there is a skylight or something in the top of the ceiling somewhere that's letting light in. So even though Blemish technically can't see past 60 feet for the due to the dark vision limitations, this area is actually lit with bright light from outside.
Okay.
Very good question.
He's just gonna. He wants to charge in, but the other said that he wanted to sneak, so he's just gonna stay there and ready his attack if anyone comes up to him. Any wanty or snake people or snakes or anything.
Okay.
Yeah. Or
Pretty
demon.
much anything.
Yeah. Except my allies. I'm not gonna hit Denise if she passes.
Byleth taps you on the shoulder. You turn
Yeah.
around and whacks her in the head. You surprised me. I'm scared. Okay. Very good. Just resetting the map. Okay, so it is Violet's turn. Speaking of,
I will just carefully walk up to here and also ready my Toll the Dead in case Wanty pops up.
yeah. I mean, why not, right? Okay. Charlotte.
I shall dash down to like here.
Okay.
I don't want to get left behind.
Well, yeah, for sure. Okay. And I guess it's Denise's turn.
I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna tell everybody to wait. And I'm gonna invisibility on myself.
Sorry, what was the last bit?
I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
Sorry, you're casting what?
Invisibility.
Am I missing something?
Invisibility.
Oh, invisibility. Sorry, I'm sorry. Sorry, Daria. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you Daria just goes. No sound effects, but suddenly disappears.
Where did she go?
Yeah. Where did she go? Okay, Zanice is invisible. Daria is still visible. Sorry. Cracker, what do you want to do?
I'm going to go to about here. I don't want Charlotte left in the back end here. And just wait. I know Zanice is going to go check this out.
Okay. Yeah. And all right. You can do it.
Just gonna stay there.
Oh, so boring.
Ready his
Come
action again.
on.
Don't think I don't want to. I do, but I'm gonna listen. Gonna be good.
Yeah. I mean, we already had one unnecessary death this year.
Yeah.
All right. So you're
Play
readying the
safe.
attack action, just to be clear.
Yep.
Okay. Very good. Violet.
I am also waiting for Zedis and readying my Toll the Dead again.
Okay. And sorry. Who's next up? Who's next?
Charlotte.
Yeah.
I'll just move up and ready my crossbow for any disgusting snake person to appear.
Okay. What if they're not disgusting?
They're all disgusting. All snake people are disgusting. I'm not racist.
Wow. If you have to say you're not racist, that's not a good sign.
It's not me, it's Charlotte.
Uh-huh. So what you're saying is you're playing Charlotte as a racist.
Yes.
No comment.
There's no good ending here.
It's all a joke.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Okay. We lost the whole herpetology crowd just now. Very good. Okay.
Oh.
So I guess it's Zanisa's turn.
Okay, so bonus action telepathic speech with Byleth.
Mm.
And I'm gonna move.
Wow. Okay. Well, the limitations are the same because you're still at the bottom of the stairs, so you're
Yeah,
already
and
being
I'm
able to see past the.
I'm gonna dash here.
Okay. Oh, right. Okay. So as you reach the top of the stairs, can you just give me a 60-foot radius?
Yeah.
Please. Thank you. So first things first is you can see. So just hold it out. Oh my God! No, too far! Too far! Too far! Stay still. Okay. I'll do one more. I'm going to give you a little bit extra visibility because of all the light that's pouring in through what is obviously an opening in the ceiling. So as you come to the top of the stairs, you can see that this whole space is basically open to the outside sky, and it looks very similar to what Ivy saw when Ivy obviously flew in earlier. Okay, I think we're all set. Does that look good for you guys? You can see all that?
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, it's just Zanice that can see it initially. The thing that you notice is, aside from these pillars, very large, massive pillars having snake carvings, so like it looks like a snake that's entwined, climbing the pillar all the way to the top, and then the head is peeking out from the pillar. You see some glittering yellow reflections from the top of those snake pillars, and notice that there are massive yellow gems at the top of each of the pillars where the snake statue eyes are. You can't tell for sure how big they are, but they are so big that from where you are on the ground, and this is an open air space that's 40 feet high, they're very, very clearly visible. There is also one creature here, and it sees you, and it seems a bit surprised, and it hisses a warning and points at you. No, I don't think any of you speak snake. It does sound a little bit like Draconic, but it's not very loud, so Byleth isn't going to be able to hear it from where she's located. And also, it's not really directed at Byleth, it's directed at Zanice.
I thought Zanice was invisible.
Oh, right. It does not appear.
Do you want a stealth check?
Yeah, sure. That's very fair. We should do that, actually. Good.
With advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. Stuff. 19.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's no real reason to suspect Zanice is there other than there's obviously been an alarm raised, but I mean, why would somebody expect an invisible person coming from this direction? So, very good. I guess technically that is your stealth. That is your action. Cracker?
Just waiting for her to come back, and I'm readying my great axe to chop the heads off any of the little snakes that come down this corridor.
Okay. And the troll.
He can't do anything because he's lethargic. Just panting.
Okay.
Not tasted anymore.
Oh, right.
Yep.
So you're you need your inhaler basically. Okay. Okay. So do you technically have disadvantage? It's like level 1 exhaustion or something? think that's
No,
right.
it's just for this round. I can't take any actions, or can you post
Post-
spell?
Yes.
Yeah, can you
Laura?
post it again?
Can't move
Yeah.
or take an action.
Just catching my
Right.
breath.
Okay. Very good. All right, Byleth, your turn.
Yes. I will. I think just ready. Ready. I can't drop Toll the Dead again.
Okay. Charlotte.
I'll ready my crossbow for a snake person.
I mean, imagine what they think Charlotte looks like. Maybe, you know.
Shush.
Too many limbs. No scales, so pink. Disgusting. Yeah, it cuts both ways, right? Okay, so we've got. So this fellow is going to do a little stroll around the area, tongue flicking. Let's, Sophie, would you like to roll a perception check? It's obviously doing some sort of patrol.
Me rolling a perception check or rolling for him as a d20?
You're rolling for him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like a d20 or my own, from my own sheet.
No, you just a d20, like an attack roll for
Okay.
the enemy.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. And the tongue flicks in the direction of the invisible Zanice. And the sword comes up. It shouts something without Zanice necessarily understanding it. And it runs as far as it can move, which isn't very far because it's already done a bit of a patrol. And that'll be Zanice's turn.
I'm gonna say to Byleth. Shit, I think they saw me. Help.
Okay.
Move back.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Since that's your bonus action and it's telepathic speech and not regular speech, I'll let you do an action if you want.
No, casting it's a bonus action. I think
Sorry,
speaking is an casting the telepathic speech is bonus action.
Yeah.
I think the speaking is action.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Cracker.
Well, I'm just going to come up to here and ready my great axe because she seems a little bit. Well, no, I can't see her. I can't see her, can I? She's still
See-
invisible.
Who, Zanice?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Okay, then I'm just going to stay here because I don't know what's going on.
Does
I
Byleth
hear that guy yelling, but, you know.
say anything?
Can I answer?
I guess technically Zanice used her action, so using the same rules, Byleth could respond, which doesn't have to be just to Zanice.
Oh, okay. Then I would say, I think they saw Zanice. We should help her.
Okay.
Um,
So if
I'm
Cracker
going to
wants
assume
to.
she's. Yeah, okay. I'm going to assume she's up this way. So I'm just going to go here and ready my great axe for anything that comes this way, attacking us.
Yeah, 50-50.
Yeah.
Are you there or are you there? I don't know.
I think I'm right. Well, I don't know where she is. Maybe I'm there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Maybe you bump into her.
Yeah, maybe I do.
All right. Well, if you bump into her, then you'll slide over to the side.
Okay.
Okay. Troll.
Seeing that Cracker goes up and Byleth says that Zanice probably is discovered, he is going to. Well, he thinks that besides Cracker is free space, so he's just gonna run through Zanice. Probably squishing her to the.
Oh,
Can he?
yeah. Sure.
Oop, and sorry, and coming through, and going up. And he's gonna do a sidestep.
Okay.
And ready action.
To attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
All
one
right.
D. Yeah.
Okay. And Byleth.
Okay. Num num num. No, I can't. Oh, okay. I will just go
You
here.
can do anything you set your mind to.
Oh, that's so nice. Okay. But I don't think I can pass through here because, well, yeah. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna. Do I see this guy? No, right? I don't.
No, not from where you are. You'd have to be at the top
Uh-huh.
of the stairs to see him.
Okay, okay. Well, since I know that there are people, I will just ready Toll the Dead again in case 1T pops up and wants to attack us. Or
Okay.
I see any 1T.
Okay.
Yes. That's it.
Okay. Charlotte.
I will ready my. No, I'll run up to the base of the stairs. And I shall ready my crossbow for more snake people.
Okay.
I would shoot snake people if I could from here, but I can't get to the top.
Right. Okay. As you approach, as one pops out from the shadows behind one of the larger columns and moves toward Blemish.
Can I see it from here?
Where are you? Oh.
Oh.
Somebody's on top of somebody else. Is Charlotte behind Cracker, or is she next? Is she in front of Cracker?
Oh, I don't know. When I moved,
It looked like the two of you were on the same space there just now.
Really? That's strange. On my screen, Cracker was up here on top of Laura, and the space was like free.
Okay. Well, do you want to be in front of Cracker or not?
No, I'll be behind Cracker in that case.
Okay, so you can't see him.
No.
I'm sorry. I mean, you can be if you want to.
No.
It seems for Blemish, it looks unusual, very heavily armored, and it immediately seems to move into position. But just as it's about to attack, Blemish feels something land on his back, and another one that the rest of you can sort of see from your angle seems to drop down and attack Blemish from directly above. So this one. Now, let's see. Let's have Sophie, you can roll the attack, 2 attacks for this one down here.
Oh. Hey, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
Dowie.
Yeah. Okay, so both of those are going to hit, and obviously one's going to be a crit. Let's make that 15, 25 points of damage altogether for Blemish from those 2 attacks. And then this one is going to attack, let's see. Daria, do you want to roll 2 attacks? One of them with advantage.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Okay. So that's so that one's going to crit. The second attack is not going to succeed, but the first one does crit. So let me just roll all those dice. That's going to take a second. Ooh, sorry, I got to add all this up. So that's 41 points of damage as this thing sinks its short blade into Blemish's neck. and make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Let's see, Constitution. 19.
Okay, yeah. So you manage to save as this poison courses through your body, but it is a crit. So you will take 52 points, but you can take half of that, so it'll be 26 points of poison
he's dead.
damage.
Oh,
He's down.
man.
But did he manage to get his reaction off before everything?
The reaction
This
was if
happened.
something attacks him, right?
I thought it was if anything come up to him, but it doesn't matter. He's down.
Go ahead. Yeah, you can have one. You can have the one that attacked him first.
Okay.
You can get your, if you have a multi-attack, you can do all 3 attacks.
Okay.
Okay. Those are some good attacks. The first one's gonna sort of scrape along the armor, but the other 2 will hit. Okay. So that'll be their turn. Zanice.
I'm gonna cast Tasha's Mind Whip on this one.
Okay. Yeah, you can't really see this one because he's around the
Yeah.
corner.
It's
Okay.
safe. Oh my god.
With the crits.
Yeah. So it does take some damage still.
And I'm no longer invisible.
Right. Okay. Do you want to move back?
Yeah. Sorry, Bailiff. I'm gonna hide behind you.
She would totally do it to you. Totally. Okay, Cracker.
All right. The one I can see is the only one I'm probably going to attack. So I'm going to run up to here.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, in
And-
fairness, as soon as you get to the top of the stairs, you can see the other one. So
Okay. And I'm going to recklessly attack and raging. Swinging my great axe
yeah.
and swinging it again.
Ooh, wow.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Bad
Ew.
damage, but
Sucky crit.
nice roll. Poor damage.
Yeah.
Need to sharpen this damn thing.
Is that really right?
I don't know. I just rolled it.
Roll. You got a crit. So
then I
you
got a-
rolled a 1 plus.
Yeah. I rolled a 1.
1
No,
on
but
the both
you-
damage dice.
Yep.
Oh, right. That's a crit. Yeah, you got double 1s. That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah.
That is the bare minimum for your crit. Well, I mean, the good news is you hit twice, right? So
I'm gonna blame roll 20 on this one.
7 and 8. That is a total of
Damn,
15.
you rolled 20.
Yeah, I mean, you do hit it. You scrape it twice, but this thing is it's tough. And you maybe are a little surprised that your troll friend is unconscious, laying on the ground, bleeding green blood. Okay, go ahead, Henrietta.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you're going to regenerate 10 points because it's not
Mhm.
fire or acid, so you're no longer unconscious, but you are on your
Right.
back.
Yep. And he's gonna stand up. And it was this guy who hit hard, right? Or was it that
No,
guy?
the one that jumped on your back. This one up here.
Was the one that critted like hell.
Yeah.
Yep. And he's not too pleased about that, so he's gonna attack that one.
Yeah, well, not surprising. Let me just put that up there for the.
Let's see. With a god damn it, a 10 and a claw and a claw. Here comes the claw.
Okay. So, yeah, the 2 claws will. So it was the one at the top, you said?
Yep.
Okay, so the 2 claws will hit. Yep. It doesn't look like he's bloodied yet, but he definitely felt it. You've got some. You've definitely drawn some blood, if it can be called blood. Okay. Byleth?
Yeah. Did my Toll the Dead go off, or does it look too differently from the others?
Your Toll the Dead was targeting
Yeah.
something that attacked it, but your positioning is that you can't see anything.
Not even this one?
No, not at. You have to be close to the bottom of the stairs or at the top of the stairs.
Ah, so this, like this. Because Denise hit it from here?
Yeah, you'd have to be closer, right? So this is not that tall a creature, and this one's obviously around the corner.
Okay, but Denise hit this one from here,
Okay,
where I stand now. Okay.
okay.
Then I will cast Chromatic Orb.
Okay.
Fire damage. Yeah. Fire up this one. Yeah, and try to hit it, maybe. That would be great.
Okay. Yeah. What kind of damage did you say?
Fire?
Okay. Yeah. It explodes, and it doesn't look happy. It looks very, very badly injured, but it's still standing.
Nice. And I also want to go back.
Yeah, sure you do.
Yeah. Well,
That was crazy.
I don't know. Maybe right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Looking, seeing Blemish go down like that.
Yeah. Blemish collapsed like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah.
Okay. Charlotte.
I'll move up and I'll
Mhm.
crossbow this one.
Okay.
Crossbow.
Wow.
Nice.
Also low damage though. Ish. But that's good. Yeah, and in fact it's actually enough to kill it. So it goes down with a little crossbow bolt
Yeah.
sticking out at the side of the head and just collapses.
Nice.
Well done. Yeah. Charlotte the Ranger Wizard. Okay, very good. The Snake Man. This one, Yvonne, would you roll a d20 for me, please?
Well,
Okay, and this one is going to disappear in the shadows for all intents and purposes. And it's going to move away. Now, Blemish, you can try to get an opportunity attack because you know that it was there.
Mm-hmm. Gonna try. No.
Okay, it was very surprising.
Yep, it was.
And it just sort of disappeared. You don't know exactly where it went, but it's obviously slithered or run off. All right. Zanise's turn.
I'm gonna move here
Mm-hmm.
and prepare a firebolt if anything comes and attacked any of us.
Okay. Very good. Cracker.
I'm going to take this moment, being that we're not actively being smashed and I can't see anybody. I'm going to drink a potion of healing.
Ah. Smart.
It's 2d 6 plus 2. Is that
4.
right? Or 2d4? 2. Ah. That's close. They're just like low critting.
That's about average, really. Okay. How does Blemish feel?
He's not looking too good, but heals up a bit.
Getting stronger by the second.
Yeah. He's gonna move up to here, and I think I'm gonna use my action to see if I can kind of find out where the guy that disappeared went to.
Okay. Perception check.
Yeah. Can I use my smell, or is it too?
Yeah, you can try. You can try using this. Just can you post what it says specifically? I know it doesn't say anything, but okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So the advantage of using smell is I'm going to say that it doesn't rely on sight, obviously. So line of sight, strictly speaking, isn't a requirement. It's a good roll. Blemish thinks He's somewhere in this general vicinity. He could be behind a pillar. He could be behind another wall.
Yeah.
Blemish isn't 100% certain.
So it's not right beside me
He doesn't seem to
at
be
the
right
moment.
beside you. Yeah. Until he drops down on you and stabs you
Yeah.
again.
Right.
Okay. Just making sure I've given you as much information as I need. And also, this guy actually ran off. Forgot to do that. Okay. Byleth.
Yes. I am going to go like to here and can I do a perception check to see if I hear anything?
Sure.
Perception. Oh.
There are a lot of sounds. Aside from the sound of your teammates suffering or trying to recover from the terrifying sudden attack, this area is open to the sky, which also includes everything from outside. So there is still some ambient noise from the swampy jungle that surrounds the temple. There isn't anything really obvious that stands out, but at the same time, you're not 100% sure that you can discern anything specific.
Okay.
Charlotte?
I will come up to be with everyone else, and I'll ready my crossbow for when the other guy reappears.
How many bolts do you have left?
27.
Uh-oh. Feel free to try to, talk to me about changing your cantrip so you can actually use some non-spell slot consuming magic if you want.
Okay.
Very good. Valdi, Snake Man. Okay. All right. Zanisa's turn.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to get a second level spell slot.
Oh.
And I'm gonna ready a firebolt again. If anything comes at us, any of us.
Okay. Yeah, that seems sensible. Cracker.
I'm just gonna keep drinking. One more potion.
Oh, that's better.
Okay. Trolls.
Mhm. And he gains 10 more. I think it is just gonna stand there and ready his attack if anything comes up to him.
No way. Okay.
Yeah. For another round.
Okay.
That last one really hurt.
Yeah. Byleth.
Can I maybe look at the sky to see if he had anything on him? Okay, loot him.
Okay. Yeah. Well, for one thing, he's wearing armor, which is unusual. You haven't seen anybody really. I mean, you've seen people with like some of these people have little bits of armor and things, leather harnesses, satchels, right? But this guy's actually got what appears to be some sort of metal fitted armor on him. By design, it wouldn't fit a human being or a human-like body. It's designed specifically for the body of a snake person, so it's a little bit too skinny for you. It also has an unusual design. You could roll a history check, maybe.
Uh-huh. I'd love to.
I know you would.
23.
Now, you don't really know a lot about this, but the design reminds you a little bit of some of the designs you saw from the weaponry from Rolachalulu.
Oh. Huh.
Uh, sorry, go ahead.
Can I tell this to the party, or would that be too much?
I think that's a lot already. You will find an obvious sword that it's used, and there seems to be a small satchel with a button an elaborate button and mechanism that you'd never seen before. It seems sealed. It'll take you more than one action to figure out how to unopen it. One action or more, and it'll take a special investigation check. So you won't be able to do it this turn.
Yes.
But it's sitting where the abdomen, the belly would be, attached to the armor. Charlotte.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I'll ready my crossbow again.
Okay. And Zanice.
I'm gonna come here and I want to check the snake statue.
Okay. Yeah. What do you want to do with it? What are you looking for?
I'm just looking at the gems.
They're beautiful. Very big. They're obviously very. I mean, they're 40 feet up, so there's a limit to how much you can tell. What you can tell from just looking at it. But it's very clearly something shiny. It reflects the light beautifully. You're not an expert on gems, right? You don't have a merchant background or artisan background, so you wouldn't necessarily know. It looks like it looks like a normal person could probably climb it because the columns have the carved snake body writhing towards the top, so it looks like it's possible to climb it. Obviously, some of you also have other ways of getting access to a higher location. You don't know anything more than that, other than you'd have to get up there to get a closer look at it. But at a minimum, they look like they could be the size of a fist each.
A lot of gold.
Sorry?
A lot of gold.
Well, yeah, potentially very valuable if you live to sell them. Okay, Cracker.
All right. I'm going to move to here. And I'm going to slap myself across the face, go little ragey. So I'm raging and I am hunting this bloody thing.
Okay.
Because I saw Snuffleupagus there, sniffing over there. So I'm guessing this area might be worth flushing him out.
Snuffleupagus.
Snuffly,
Okay.
the troll.
Snuffleupagus the troll. Okay. Yeah, so okay. You are go ahead and roll a perception check, I guess.
Okay.
Now you don't have advantage on smells, so you wouldn't be able to do anything extra with it, but
7.
it's a little bit hard to tell. I mean, the whole area kind of smells roughly the same. It's got that same heavy scent that you've picked up since you came in here with, some decaying carcasses and a lot of earthy, loamy smells from, you can imagine a damp environment that's got a lot of heavy foliage growing around it and in it, some mixture of mold and swamp, rainforest, decaying wood. It's possible that the thing is nearby. It doesn't smell exceptionally different from everything else in the area, but you don't hear anything immediately around you or sense anything. You don't, like, the hackles in the back of your neck aren't standing up any higher than normal.
Okay.
Okay.
My turn. And
Well, I'm just
starting to
feeling a
feel.
lot better, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, I am. I think he's going to kind of follow Cracker's lead
Mm-hmm.
and go kind of up here. And I'm gonna do another perception check, I think, to see if I can still smell him or if he's gone away.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. 16.
Yeah, you feel like you're losing the scent, which could be that you're just not able to pick it up. There is also a slight breeze in here because of the open air nature of the chamber. It also might be that this particular creature just isn't that close to you anymore. Or it could be that it's very well disguised.
Maybe.
Okay, Violet.
Yes. I will also go a bit further.
Mhm.
The satchel. I don't really know. How big is it? Can I just take it, maybe?
It's attached to the armor, so it'll take
Oh.
a round to disconnect it. You don't necessarily know how it all works. It looks like it might be detachable, but it's also similar. It's an unusual mechanism for you. So you'll have to do something to try to figure it out. You'll either have to investigate it or try to play around with it. It'll take an action to either detach it or to try to figure out at least an action.
Okay. I think I will just try that. If I get jumped on, you know, who cares?
Huh? What?
If I get jumped on and die, then that's just what it is. So I think I will just try to
Greed overcomes caution.
well, I don't know, try to investigate it.
Okay, so what are you trying to achieve?
A satchel means that there's like
Sorry,
something in there.
when I say satchel, it looks like it's a container, right? It looks like
Uh-huh.
it's a soft material container, but it isn't dangly. It's got a form to it, but it's clearly made of something that's soft. It's almost
Uh-huh.
like it's almost like a sturdy container, but instead of being made of wood or steel, it has a soft cloth covering, but it's definitely got a shape to it like a rectangle.
Uh-huh. Okay, okay. And it has a button.
It has something dangling from one end of it. It's a little metal piece, and it's about the size of it's about the length of your thumb, but it's a flat piece of metal, and it dangles from near. So if it's a large three-dimensional rectangular shape, right? So not a cube, but what's it called? Some sort of polygon. It started in one corner near the body, and it dangles from there. But you don't know how to take it off yet, and you don't know how to open it. And there seems to be some weird stitching that goes around where the little piece of metal dangles all the way around it.
Okay. Oh God. Maybe I could try to investigate it to find out how this mechanism works to open it.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're investigating by touching it, playing with it.
Yes.
Okay.
Well.
Yeah, so you pull on it, as you look at it, you dangle, you play with it, and as you pull on it, you realize this thing starts to give along the direction of the seam, and suddenly this thing goes zip, and the thing just sort of pops open, and you realize this thing's got like some weird little teeth, and it just kind of slides all the way over to the other end, following the seam, and the lid just pops up. Pretty ingenious device. You've never seen anything like this in your life.
Mm.
What witchcraft and sorcery is this?
So modern. It's got to be some divine magic.
Yeah, cursed maybe. Inside, there are a number of small vials. They are all little, they seem to clink gently, but they're kept separate from each other, so they don't really bang into each other too much. It's almost as if they were designed to fit into this thing. And there are a total of 6 of these little things.
Okay. Can I take them?
Detaching each of the vials will take another action.
Oh.
It's a bit fuzzy. It's a very well crafted, extremely delicate. You know, the first time you're trying to figure out how to use this thing, right? You've never seen one of these things before, right?
Mm.
So that'll be your turn, unless you want to move or
No,
cast a bonus action or a reaction spell or
I'm
something.
fine here.
Okay. All right. Charlotte.
I'll walk over here. And I'll be like, "Come out, snake creature, and we'll spare your life."
No.
Brave.
Yeah. Ballsy even. Okay. How loud do you say it? Are you shouting it? Whispering it?
I'm not shouting it, I'm just speaking with a slightly raised voice.
Okay. So the reason why I ask is there is a lot of ambient noise, right?
Oh.
You're kind of it's almost like being in a large open air cave, right?
Mm.
So you've got to overcome some of the noise from outside, some of the echoing, little drips of water everywhere. If you want to be heard. Now, if you are trying to be quiet about it because you think the thing's right near you, that's fine. If you're trying to be
Mhm.
heard throughout a larger part of the complex, that's also fine. But I just want to be clear how loud you're going to be.
Yes, a slightly raised voice.
Okay. So if you look at the space here, if you've ever been in an auditorium this big or bigger, you have a rough idea how loud you probably have to be, and it's like 40 feet up in the air.
Right. Well, I'll be as loud as I need to. Don't know
To
how.
be all the way out here to this other end of it.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
It's tricky. I'm asking specifically because there's a reason for it. So,
Oh my god.
Ermagerd.
Oh my god. Fine, I'll call out. I'm not screaming, but I'm not like speaking. I'm like calling.
So wishy-washy. All right. Go. Okay. So what are you saying exactly again? Come out and we won't kill you.
Yeah, come out and we'll spare your life, snake
All right.
creature.
You ugly snake. You disgusting ugly creature with no redeeming qualities whatsoever specifically because you're a snake
And ugly.
and completely racially based. Um,
No, I'm not saying any of that. Anyone
Are you
believe me?
Yeah, you should. All right. And for anybody who has, a slit tongue or follows any snake-related religions, this is just a joke. It's a game. We apologize in advance. And Sophie's characters, views do not represent the views of the rest of us.
Yes.
Um,
No offense to people whose pronouns are snake, snake self.
God.
or House of
That's
Slytherin.
great.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead, roll persuasion.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna use my inspiration because why not?
Yeah, why not? Worst that could happen.
Persuade.
Well, that's a lot better than what it would have been without. That's for sure.
Hey.
From somewhere behind this wall, you hear in a raspy, hissy voice, hissy, not pissy. You violated the temple. The goddess will punish you. You can respond like one or two words if you want.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Yeah. God.
Sorry.
Goddess. Sorry, you said?
Yeah. If all I
So
can say is
sorry.
2 words. Sorry. Sorry about
So
that.
sorry.
We gotta go.
Where's the loo? All right, Zenise. Yeah. How does Zenise feel about Charlotte just going off on
I'm
her own, trying to
I'm gonna move here, look at Charlotte. Are you crazy? But now I'm curious. What goddess is this temple?
So you're having two conversations now. I get it. You're not really talking to Charlotte. I guess you could try persuasion
Okay.
unless you want to use something else. I mean, it doesn't feel like this is the point where you're having a tour guide conversation, so I'm not sure how he's going to respond, but
10.
And in the 4th century DR, it was discovered that this area was extremely fertile for snake-related animals and creatures. And we have over here on the right a wonderful fresco. To the left is a gift shop. Make sure you make all your donations out to the Serpent Society.
no. It responds,
Come further and see. And Snake Goddess will introduce you.
Well, that
does
sounds
Anise,
fun.
does Anise want to respond to that?
No, thank you.
We have a lovely gift shop.
All right, Cracker.
Well, I hear where he is, so I'm heading over there.
Yes. Okay.
I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna ready my great axe
You sure are.
for any attacks.
All right.
Yep. By obviously the enemy on us. But
Yeah.
just to be clear.
Which, of course, won't be very useful if you get attacked by ranged weapons, but
I got it.
okay. Blemish.
Yes. Another one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, how far can I go? How low can you go? Let's see.
Well, they're
15.
snakes, so presumably they can get pretty low.
Yeah. 50, 20, 35, 40. So I'm going to go there. Should be with dash
Mm-hmm.
and just roar if I see this guy. If I see him, I'm just gonna roar.
Okay.
Mm.
So you dash all the way out front.
Yep.
Okay. You don't actually pick up any additional sense because you're not really actively trying to perceive it. And okay. Byleth.
Yes. So the
What was
satchel.
that? Yes.
Ominously, then I said it ominously back.
Sorry, the what? You do what?
Well, you said Violet, and I said yes.
Oh, yes, you did. Very, yes.
You know.
Mm-hmm. As one does. Yeah.
So, um, about the files, I'm very interested. Uh,
Yeah.
um,
Get your
but
grubby hands on those things.
would it take one action to take all of them, or just one?
I'll say if with one action you can get 3 of them out.
Okay. Then I will.
Wow, Jesus. Golly.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll take that.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Well,
Okay.
what can one do?
Well, apparently, yeah. So you grab 3 of them. They
Yes.
are different colors. One of them is green, one of them is blue, and one of them is red. But they're very small. They're the size of maybe they're basically the size of a large thumb. So they're not like the size of a normal potion vial that you're accustomed to.
Interesting.
It is
Okay.
interesting.
Maybe I'll. Yeah. No, I'll stay here.
Okay. All right, Charlie.
Ollie, that's what one of my colleagues is called. And her name is Charlene. So let's see. I will. I'll call out in the same volume as before so that the creature hears me. And I'll say, we don't want to fight you. We just want to get our stuff back.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll persuasion. You can have advantage on this one because the first one was reasonably successful, and you haven't done anything since then,
Oh, okay.
other than
Persuade.
other than loot a body. 19 and 19, very good. Yes.
You are defiling the temple of Seth. But if you let me live, I'll show you the treasure.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And with that, it appears from behind the wall, kind of creeping while it walks. Even though it doesn't really have to, it's kind of creeping forward. And it has its hands up, and then it sort of waves at you. But this guy's not there anymore.
Oh.
And indicates that you should follow it. I guess he can dash. He'll dash. And disappears off into the distance. How far is Blemish's vision here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I guess you can see down here, right? That sounds about right. Okay. Zanice.
She really is crazy. I'm gonna move here.
Yeah, it's trust, right? Or a naivete. Who knows? Only time will tell. Okay. You moved. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Cracker.
I'm just gonna roll my eyes a little and say, y'all know this is a trap, right?
What? Me lay a trap for you? Never.
I'm gonna go to there.
I'm completely trustworthy.
Oh,
You're right.
All righty. And yet everybody's following. Go for it, Henrietta.
Okay.
Do what you want. You do whatever you want. I'm not telling you to go follow. I'm just saying you do. Blemish can do whatever he wants.
This is the asshole who kind of
Yes, he did.
killed
Kind
me.
of. Yeah. I mean, well, technically, who was it who rolled the 20? I don't remember now.
Yeah.
We won't point fingers.
Maybe we should turn around and look at them. Could be.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We won't point fingers at Daria and Sophie.
Is just going to. Let's see. Go there, and he's kind of hesitant, so he's going to kind of be ready if someone attacks him from above again.
Okay.
He's going to look up and be ready with his claws. He's kind
Yeah.
of scared of the ceilings. No.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of PTSD involved.
Yep.
So as you go down the stairs, the ceiling height returns back to what you saw in the corridor around the other section. So there's not quite as much space for somebody to sort of drop down on you, other than if there's like a fake, ceiling.
Yeah.
Byleth still looting corpses.
I need the other 3.
Okay,
Or to
so
come
you
with
grab
me.
the other 3 out. Yeah.
Yes.
Where are you putting all these? Just to be clear, backpack.
Inside my bag.
Your bag.
My backpack.
Your backpack. Okay. Yeah, well, that's why it's taking so long. These are very delicate little vials. They're more vials than they are potion bottles. So you got another 3, and it's the same combination: green, red, and
Okay, nice.
okay.
Okay. And then I will walk up. Leave this guy alone and go to here.
Can't believe you left the cool satchel thing.
Do you
But
want me
hey.
to go back?
No, I don't want you to do anything. I do not want you to do it. You do whatever you want.
I think it would have taken like another 3 actions to get it up because of the mechanisms.
Well, you don't know. You didn't try. But anyway, there you go. Okay,
Okay.
Charlotte. No, I'm just surprised. That's all. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm just considering how, okay.
dash.
Yeah.
Wee.
Eyes
so eager to
closed,
follow this guy.
head leaning forward again, arms thrown back, running into the wind like she's trying to catch butterflies on the tip of her nose.
Totally.
Howl's Moving Castle or something.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Okay. You can even shout "wee" for free if you want.
I won't do that. That's me. That's not Charlotte.
Okay. Yeah. The snake man watching you follow, turns around, hisses and wiggles a finger.
Yes, come this way.
Oh man.
So not suspicious.
Not at all. And disappears around the corner. Denise.
I'm gonna move next to Cracker.
How's your fever there, Daria?
Okay.
Is it getting worse with the stress? Okay. Anything else?
I'm gonna prepare Firebolt if anything comes and attacks us.
Okay. Cracker.
I'm gonna look at everybody. I'm gonna tell Blemish to not go ahead. Just stay here for a second. And look at everybody and say, I'm not ready to go into a major battle.
Okay.
I need a short rest.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good idea. Take a short rest in an evil temple of snakes.
Yeah, it's great.
Great.
Just park out in the hallway. They're not going to come after you. They'll let you take a uninterrupted short rest for an hour
I'm
while you
almost out of
invade their
pots,
home.
guys.
Okay. The troll. By the way, so since you took your action, everybody, if they want, they can respond. If it's kind of like a vote.
I'm okay
Puny
with
half
short
orc.
rest.
Then I could get the satchel.
Laura, one track mind. Laura's as greedy as Sophie is racist.
Dream team.
All the
Right.
venal sins, really. Greed, arrogance. Okay. Anybody else want to say anything in response to Cracker's plea for a short rest? Yay, nay.
Yay.
Okay. Anybody else want to say anything? No
Blemish
opinion?
just
Okay.
following orders.
I mean, Blemish doesn't need a short rest. He'll be fine in like a couple more turns,
No,
basically.
yeah,
But the
he's
rest of
almost
you,
by now.
yeah. Blemish
Puny
might be the only one
humans.
who's
Yeah.
technically only Charlotte's a human.
Yeah.
Okay, so speaking of Blemish, it is Blemish's turn. What does Blemish want to do?
When he walked down here, was there an opening into the kitchen?
Oh, sorry if that's not clear. No, this is all wall.
That's all wall. Okay.
Yeah, there's wall all the way around that you can see.
Okay.
So there's only, let me get the ruler. The only way in and out of this area is the way you came, from here to here. All of this seems to be walled off. All of this is walled off. And of course, there's the ceiling area. right?
Yeah.
Which you can go through the top. In
Mm.
theory.
And these are pillars, right?
These are support pillars. These are more
Yep.
sort of decorative pillars with support
Mm.
structures in the middle
Okay. Mm,
and big gems.
yeah.
I mean, somebody could try to steal the gems.
I feel like
Mm,
I'll set off a like a big boulder or something.
yeah, I've been wincing every time you went through this area because I
Yeah.
was kind of thinking laser beams from the
Yeah.
eyes. So I was just, oh no, don't go there.
Oh, that's a good
Uh,
idea, actually. I didn't think of that.
Nah, Blemish was told to wait, so
We're all dead.
he's going to wait. Uh,
Okay. Anybody else? All right. So Blemish is just waiting, readying an attack action in case something attacks him.
he's gonna. He doesn't see anything in his sight, so he's gonna take the dodge action just in case he gets attacked.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. And then it'll be Byleth's turn, and we'll stop here for the day. Byleth.
Can I still do so?
Yeah, it's your turn. You're going to be
okay.
the last one. Yeah.
Okay, very nice. So, well, I hear this, the vials are not really holding that well. So I look back and I think to myself, well, maybe a satchel would be nice. So I I go back. um, yeah, you know, I'm coming after you guys. And go back to the sky and maybe try to get off the satchel because it's so beautiful, so handy.
Uh-huh. Well, it's not beautiful, but it seems to be quite useful. Go ahead and roll. So how are you going to get it off? You're going to just try to play with it and see if there's a mechanism to unlock it or free it up?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You want to roll investigation again?
Yes. And also, beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Funny you should mention a beholder.
Oh no! Oh no!
Okay, so as you you pull, you prod, you feel that there's a little bit of give for this little weird boxy thing, and as you sort of gently tug on it, it goes, and the thing just sort of tears away, and you see that one side is just like a soft cloth with a lot of fuzziness, and the other side's full of these little sharp hooks.
Oh,
This
from another world.
this is magic. It's what's this is evil witchcraft, honestly. And yeah, now that you've got your Velcro zipper fanny pack, that's where we're going to stop for the week. You'll impress all of the wizards in Silvering Moon with your new magical device.
Yes. That's all I've ever wanted.
We know. You can draw some art with a fanny pack on Byleth.
I will.
All right. Well, sorry to run over a little bit. I hope everybody had a wonderful time, and I shall see you guys next week. Oh yeah, Sophie, you're doing it next week, right? So you're doing it for Bastille Day. Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
you
French accent.
if you, if you think you can manage an accent français, that's fine.
Oh, no.
Otherwise, you know,
Maybe I'll do one or two words en
your normal-
français, but
your normal voice will be more than sufficient, as always.
did you guys see that?
What?
See what?
Never mind. I won't say anything.
What?
What
Did I do something?
happened?
I
Looked
don't
away
know.
from the
I just saw
screen.
something strange,
What did you see?
like like laser beam.
Oh, yeah. Well, I did that a while ago.
Yeah,
Oh, did you?
I
Yeah.
saw that.
Well, somebody said something about lasers from the gemstones, and I thought that was a good idea. So Yeah, you all take 200 points of damage.
Long rest.
Yeah.
The longest rest forever.
Everyone have new characters rolled up for next week. That sounds great.
Yeah, they're all regenerating trolls, so you don't ever have to worry about healing anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, have a lovely week. Try not to get into any trouble or get yelled at by anybody, and I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys next week. And if anybody comes in with any pictures of some nice fanny packs, you get a point of inspiration.
Oh,
Ones that
nice.
you actually own, not or draw, not just a random fanny pack from the internet from Amazon or something. Okay, I'll see you guys next week.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay,
Yes,
Bye.
bye.
Fun.
bye-bye.
Bye.